Hello again. In the past couple of videos I was explaining how soothing stress strategies can help you to cope better with stress. I mentioned the 3 R's: reorganising, reprogramming and reframing. And I talked a little bit more about reorganising. I believe that these R's are the 3 key elements to stress management, and they form the foundations of soothing stress strategies that I can help you to learn. So, what's the second one, reprogramming, actually mean? In my previous videos, I've been explaining about the way that our natural body defences can be triggered by stress. Some of the time, you need these protective mechanisms. For example, if you step out on the road and suddenly realise that the car that you saw in the distance is actually going much faster than you realise and is speeding towards you and is actually going to reach you before you get to the other side of the road, you need to react fast to save your life. In this situation, the primitive fight or flight response that is deep within our body will be triggered. Stress hormones will be secreted and able to run away fast. Your heart will immediately beat faster, your blood pressure will rise and blood will be pumped to the muscles in your legs, so you're primed to run at your best possible speed. In the same way, if you're attacked in the street and need to defend yourself, the fight or flight response will make sure that you're in the best possible physical and mental state to do so. So secretion of stress hormones can literally save your life. However, the fight or flight response is not under our conscious control. So sometimes it can be triggered when we actually do not need it. This means a whole series of physical changes can start happening that you don't need in the given situation. The fight or flight response can be triggered by any perception of threat that can be either physical or psychological. You don't need your heart pumping faster or blood being diverted to your leg muscles when you're sitting in a chair having a really stressful meeting with your boss. Although it might very well be really unpleasant, this scenario is not life-threatening, so you don't need these survival mechanisms being triggered as if you're going to have to stand and fight your boss physically or to run away for your life. In this kind of scenario, you can learn to intervene and use some very neat tricks to reverse the physical unwanted effects that have been caused by the stressful encounter. One method is very specific breathing techniques that you can do before or after the meeting with your boss, for example. If you use the right ones, and I can teach you the ones that work best for you in different situations, you can counteract the effects of the stress hormones or even stop the stress hormones being secreted in the first place. This is called breath coaching. This field of breath work has developed tremendously in recent years and is now a very specialised set of skills. Everyone knows that taking a deep breath can help in times of stress, and some people do yoga and meditation that involves that deep breathing to try and reduce their stress levels. Breath coaching, however, goes much, much further than this and can enable you to directly affect the nervous system within your body. There are a wide range of different breathing techniques available, but I believe that I have found the ones that are particularly good at enabling you to cope with different types of stressful situations. Changing your breathing pattern to suit the situation can be a very powerful tool for managing stress, but you have to be careful. You need to use the techniques that suit you best. And because of this, you need one-to-one training and support sessions to get the best possible outcome in using breathing to manage your stress. I can definitely help you with this if you choose to have therapy sessions with me online via Zoom. Another way to reprogram is to use a very specific form of acupressure. This means using a finger to press or tap on a specific part of your body, such as various points on the face. You actually end up achieving a very similar result to an acupuncturist placing a needle at that position. It is known that acupuncture has a direct effect on the physical functioning of the body. So, in a similar way to breath coaching, acupressure, using just a finger to tap at the right point, at the right time, can counteract the effect of the stress hormones, or even stop them being secreted in the first place. Basically, these kinds of techniques can help you to reprogram your stress response, so the stress hormones have less of an influence, or in some circumstances are no longer secreted. I can teach you how to do this, but again, this needs to be on a one-to-one basis, so we can find the combination of techniques that work best for you. So online therapy with me via Zoom is the best way to enable this to happen. Reprogramming helps you take back control over your reactions to stress, so you can save the fight or flight response for the times you actually need it. You can find out exactly what's involved by going to my website at soothingstressstrategies.com. I will explain about the third and final R, reframing, in my next video. Look out for it on my Facebook page or my YouTube channel. Bye for now.